Hello, Graybeard here, and welcome to the channel. We're gonna ride the Polarna today. I'm giving you a good look at the bike. A lot of people say, well, why don't you show what the bike looks like? Well, here it is. Dual rear and front suspension. It's got a 1,000-watt motor. 48 volt, 1,000 watt. And I slapped some white wall street treads on there. Yeah, I don't like the knobbies. I did it to both my bikes. And for those who just now started watching the video and ain't never seen me before, this is the Jansno X50. It's rated at 750, 48 volt 750. But we did a comparison, go into my videos on my channel, and it did just as good as the Polarna. If anything, it slightly edged it out. And this one's around $800, $850, depending on when you buy it. When I got it, I paid a little, like $801 and 38 cents or something like that altogether, shipped to my door. Same headlight as the Polarna. This one has turn signals. But this is the one we're riding today, though. I'm not really crazy about these mirrors I put on here. I like these mirrors better. These aren't augmented or anything. They're just plain mirror glass in there. These are made to be like convexed a little bit. I don't know. You can probably see distortion in it. I'm not crazy about them, but they do the job. But anyways, like I say, subscribe if you haven't yet. Comment, like. Helps a fella out. A little struggling channel like I got. Get you on the chesty here, and we'll get going. Got my long sleeve t-shirt on. Don't want nothing real heavy, but I want something to cover my arms. I meant to get me some gloves. It's in the 60s today. It's the high 60s, but once you get moving, you start feeling it. Get the lights turned out, the door open, shades on. It's actually feeling a little warmer now that I sat in that garage for a minute. It's cool in that garage. Oop, kicking my truck. It didn't even do nothing to me. Oh, I need to get the bike on. I must have left the battery on. Okie doke. As you see, there's a bunch more leaves on the ground. Now, I hope I got you pointed up high enough. Old Ford pickup truck. Oh, that's a Bronco. I think I actually got more miles on the Jansno than I got on this one. And I bought this. No, it can't be. I'm wondering if this thing reset or something, because it's only showing 61 miles. I tinkered with the camera, so hopefully it's showing decent. It seemed like in the last video that the image stabilization wasn't smoothing things out much. So hopefully we got it right. course, I'm a novice. I just shifted it down right there at the very end, so. He got a bad exhaust leak. Sounds like it's missing, but it's actually a manifold exhaust leak. Something going on down here. It's a Sunday. I don't know what's going on down at the stadium. It just seemed too jiggly before. I got it the camera as far up as I can get it. I just got to watch my posture. If I hunch, it'll point it down. Playing some music at the stadium. I don't really need to get out on the road yet. I just need to get around that curb. Should be able to notice all the fall colors. I guess there's some kind of little game going on. It's a rough little parking lot. It needs repaved. Couldn't tell you the last time it got paved. Woohoo! I was thinking about going up in the park, but we've done that enough in the last few videos. Well, maybe not the last couple. Oh, looks like he closed the park off. Thank you. You see, actually on the street, I swear, this one might actually get more looks than the Jans know, but on the internet, they're doing Harley classes. Should have got up on that little ramp there. Of course, this sidewalk don't go up the hill. And you need a little ramp right here on this corner here. But like I say, it stops right up here. So you gotta brave the traffic if you're riding a bike going up this hill. There's a sidewalk up here at the top. The mountain. That was a fairly steep hill there, and oop. These electric bikes make it effortless almost. It's a little breezy if you can't hear it in the mic. I mean, you're gonna get a breeze going down the road anyway, but it's pretty. Ba-dum. And ba-dum. I don't know who did that paving right there up to that sidewalk, but they screwed up a very nice transition. Try to get you a better angle. It's gorgeous, just freaking gorgeous. And the camera really doesn't do it any justice. This is me like an idiot not shifting down, but going uphill in 7th gear, and the bike helps you do it. There's not that many bugs out, but they find their way to my mouth somehow. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't want to scare y'all. They was making sure they took up the whole road walking, didn't they? Got something on tree removal. Knew they had something going on there. Got some traffic. They need the sidewalk to continue on down through here. It stops, actually before Walmart. It's a little rough right here, otherwise I'd take on off through the grass. Now it's clear. Woohoo! don't know why they don't have that fountain on. It's a big, pretty fountain. You might have seen it in some of my other videos if you watch my videos much. And if you haven't, there's plenty to go through. Just go to my channel and it'll show videos and shorts. Just click videos and then it'll show you nothing but the videos. And you figure this is down 2 bars, but this is ride number 2 on this charge. I need to get out the way. Let me pull over a sec. I was wanting to get to that side of where the sidewalk is, but we was on a curve and I just didn't trust it. Yeah, once you get up to about 22 miles an hour, you've reached the end of your ability to help the bike pedaling. Get off here. Let these people go around me. Woohoo! I don't know what all that gravel's for. It's a paved road meeting a paved road, and then there's a ton of gravel there. It's probably, I don't know, that's an awful lot of gravel for that's a cool ride. Very cool. I'm generally a Chevy guy, but when it comes to them old roasters and stuff like that, I'm cool with all of it. And it makes a lot of Ford guys mad, but a lot of those guys that build them old T-buckets and stuff, a good, I would say majority of the time, they usually slap a 350 in there, which is a Chevy motor. Here's a little fountain. Yeah, one, like I was saying, I don't know why they didn't have that fountain on. That's a big old fountain. I imagine that one wasn't cheap to have installed. I'm not even pedaling. This is uphill, pretty good ways. I mean, not steep, but fairly. There's a lot steeper hills around here, though. Let's just hit the road. Ain't no cars behind me. That's why I like coming into Bluefield, Virginia. That road we just turned off of, that's the most traffic I've seen in a while, especially on a weekend. The youngins, tried to say both at the same time. They seem to like my bike. And at the park, that lady stopped and said, "I really like your bike." You see it, if you look down, you can go back a little bit in the video and look at that drain there on the ground. It's like they've paved this road like 6 times and never moved that grate up. They do that with the manholes and everything, man. You really got to watch manholes around here. Some of them are nice and flush, and some of them are 3 or 4 inches down. And I know they know what that does to a car's front suspension when you hit it at 35 or so mile an hour. A clean looking S10. Yeah, I really hope you're getting a decent view. I try to keep my back not so hunched. Big old rock. Whew. Yeah, somebody burning some wood. Yeah, see, like I say, it's in the 60s. It's like about 67 or so. But in the shade around here, in the shade, it's at least 10 degrees cooler. Like in Florida, you get in the shade, yes, it's a slight bit cooler, but not much. And I've been out west too, you know, Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona. The shade helps you out there too, but I swear the biggest difference to me is here. It can be 70 degrees and you pass by a shady spot and it's like, ooh, gives you a chill. It's freaking weird. That one's got a little bit of cancer on it. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Woohoo! I keep trying to make sure I ain't hunching my back. Yeah, I want to stop and show you this. This is how ridiculous it is. What it is, they're cutting corners when they're paving. Because when they pave, and you got to raise a manhole cover to, you know, match the level of the pavement, or say these street drains. Look at that. It's like a daggone hole before you even get to the grate. And I do not know what that little motor's for in that box there. But you can hear something running. Woohoo! Well, this tree survived the storm. Oh, crane. This right here used to actually be a car lot. It was a Buick, I want to say, car lot. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I do remember it being there. Crazy, a car lot right next to a school, because that used to be a school. They call it the Wade Center now. I think you do like daycare and this, that, and the other. down to 2 buys. This is a rough old road. Like I say, there's not that much business down on this side of town anymore. So the road doesn't get the attention like it used to. Got some traffic coming up behind me. Figure I'll use the sidewalks and whatnot. Got one coming down this hill. Ain't got no ramp on this corner. If you notice, we just passed a Dollar General on the right, left, excuse me. That wasn't 2 miles, maybe 3 miles down the road behind us. And then there's another. But technically, the other one's in Bluefield, Virginia. That one, this is Bluefield, West Virginia. Had one coming up on me. I was thinking I was going to have to jump on the sidewalk, but he turned off. Yeah, if you're going to ride a bike like this, especially on the road, it's a good idea to have mirrors. It's a big safety thing. Down to 1 bar. Like I say, this is the second ride. It's been a decent ride. Sorry about all the coughing. Whew. Hope I didn't hunt you down too much. Nice little hill here. Yeah, this bike's just barely helping on this hill. And I mean barely, like, you know, it gets steeper and less steep. When it gets less steep and the bike gets down to around 22, then it helps out just a little bit. Like right here it's helping. We're actually kind of going back uphill a little bit. I'm hoping you get the mountain in view. It's pretty. Sure. Figured I'd let that truck around. It's a little tight right there. I don't want to cause no mess. Little mountain over there. And over here, look at this. Beautiful. Woohoo! Yeah, this road is ridiculous. Sustaining 23. This is slightly uphill here with a bunch of bumps. Bike's telling us we're doing 27. Like I say, it goes 4 over when you're holding throttle. Watch the bike speed up. As soon as I let off, boom, 23. Hit the throttle, boom, 25, boom, 22. 3 to 4 miles off anyway. That's why I always keep this. And like when I'm riding my motor scooter, the Kimco Agility 50, it speed armor points practically straight up, so you really can't see it. Look at the color of the leaves on that tree now. I gotta say, I couldn't believe that tree made it through all the wind and junk from that storm. It's Halloween, got the decorations going. Big old dragon in the front yard, if you didn't notice it. I don't know if it showed up in the shot. Whew. My butt cheeks are feeling it. Not my butt cheeks, but my butt bones. Not my tailbone this time, thank goodness. Woohoo! And like I say, for those who don't know, if you hold down the negative button on the selector, just hold it down, it'll, well, is it gonna make a liar out of me? Yeah, it's gonna make a liar out of me. For some reason, it's not working. Huh. That's weird. There it is. Huh. I guess it was thinking I was trying to shift gears. But anywho's. Whew. Hope you enjoyed that ride. And there's the tail light, what it looks like when it's on. Get this thing loose and get you down off, y'all. Well, we've been going 35 minutes. 35:14 to be exact. 35 minutes and 14 seconds. When you hit the brakes, boop. I'm hoping you're getting that. Boop. Yep, there you're getting it. Boop. And the headlights, pretty darn good at night for those who haven't seen. I know I got my subscribers that watch, you know, regularly, but then for the people who haven't, like I say, both of them are slick bikes. Bang for your buck, you can't beat that one. This one's got a little nicer ride, better suspension in the back. And you can see they're slightly different. This one's a little more heavy duty, it seems. Both of them are solid though. But if I had to say, this one's just a hair more solid. Like I say, better suspension. I like the handlebars, how they go up higher. But on this one, I like the sweep back, how it kind of comes back instead of straight out. But yeah, I like the mirrors I put on this one better too. I like this shape better because you get a little more width. But that's a regular glass. This is, if you look at look at the garage door and look how kind of augmented it looks when I move around in the mirror. Just kind of goofy looking. But they get the job done. And for around 15 bucks, you can't, complain too much. I'm a cheapskate. Of course, those were around 15. And I finally tried them out. Of course, I needed to air the tires up and didn't. It was a disaster on wearing me out. But yeah, those mirrors do pretty good too. They're not augmented like these. But I hope you enjoyed the ride, and if you did, please hit that like button. Like I always say, like, comment, comment, comment. It helps a fella out. I'm struggling here. But, and like I say, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please do, and if you have, make sure you still are. And I hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time.